Oh man, that's gonna stink. My truck's a stick shift.
Okay, my daughter brought me this Dymo Lectrotag label maker from school today, and she said they couldn't figure out how to make it work. And they thought of the problems with the little roller that's inside here, and they were correct, it's not turning, but the reason it's not turning was because it got dropped, which they told me about. And what happened is right here on this is the motor, and the motor itself is broken loose. You can see where it's supposed to be glued in there. So to glue it in, you can't use super glue, hot glue, Elmer's glue, or anything like that. You need to use an epoxy. So we're going to use Gorilla Glue epoxy to put this back into place. So if you're familiar with this, it comes out in equal parts. You mix it together and you have super duper glue. It sets up hard as a rock and super duper sticky. That should be way more than what we actually need, but that's alright. Mix it up. Okay, it's all mixed up. And you need to just put it on the back here where it is. You can see that the motor is originally glued in. We're not worried about cleaning it up super good or anything. We just want this to stick back into place so it will start functioning again. So we give it a nice little coat of the glue. And then we whip our motor around here, and you can see exactly how it goes in there. And presto, the motor's back in place. And now I'm going to, when you go to Cat 1. Anyway, this thing's already taken apart, so I'm going to show you how to put it back together. So you have to go back to the video and watch it the other way to find out how to take this thing apart. So, anyway, our motor's back in place where it belongs. Okay, and put our wires back where they are supposed to be. And then, let's see, this piece goes into here. And this, oops, oh great, now I gotta figure out how this goes. But this is the roller inside that turns the tape. And it fits on this, the spur gear there goes down to the worm gear on that side. So it goes down like so. And then this, oh good grief. How can you not paying attention how this was in there, Caitlin? Oh, this is the little button that goes up that pushes it up. So this thing was here. This spring goes on this end. That's hooks into the battery cover.
Showing it from your point of view, just keep moving it.
Okay. I forget. I have to show it to the camera sometimes. My bad. Okay. And then, so now we need to get this piece fished back into there without it falling apart. So I have to hold this piece here with my finger and try and slide this all back together. And it goes this way. And also you have a spring right here which connects to this lever right here. So we need to get that connected all at the same time here. So we'll get it fished out. Maybe. we just happen to have some hemostat here. May not be the most graceful method of putting it together, but we'll get her. Okay, and then our little roller fell off, fell down below, so I have to throw that back in there. And a little spindle. And this all slides together. Okay, that's all back into place there. Okay, so now we got several screws to put in. There's a screw hidden clear down inside this hole right here. So you got to get that one put in. Okay. Uh-oh. I got a spring left over here. I'll bet it goes to that little button. Yep, it goes to this button right here. So, okay, take it back apart. And it all falls apart again, naturally. Okay. Can pull that out of there. And I'll bet that spring goes inside here. It fits. Slide this back into here. Like so. Everything fits in there nicely. It bounces up and down. And this time we're going to take this piece and we're going to...
Your arm is in the way.
I know it's in the way. But,
Oh, and now nothing's focusing.
oh, hit it.
There we go.
Okay. Oop. Alright. So then this is here. I'm going to try and keep this out of the way. I bet they got some real nice cool jigs at the factory to do this. Yeah, everything fell into place. And so we're ready to start putting the screws back in. So I get our hidden screw, drop it down in that hole. Okay, then these two screws right here go through these. I'm going to go put it on that. This screw is right here. And then these two flattened ones One goes right here. If you rotate it backwards just a little bit, you'll feel the thread pop in where it belongs, and then it'll just go right in. Okay, this one, hold it in place. Goes right there. Check our wire. Okay, and then, okay, we need this piece. Okay, this piece goes right here, and it has the button for the tape cutter. And then before we put this down, we need to put this ribbon back into place. Okay, to undo this ribbon, there's a little tab right here you have to pull out on each side of this. It just pulls it out, and that makes it so that this ribbon will come, it will release. Okay, so you have to take tweezers or something like that, and you shove this in there. Okay, make sure it's in all the way. And then you push the two tabs up. Let's try a different method. There we go. And that locks this ribbon tape into place. Then this piece folds over here, and that is the contacts for the keypad. Okay. And this. Okay, this piece right here, the print head and everything, is held by two screws right here, and then there's two more screws back here on this side. So these two little tiny screws here go into these holes. Okay, and then on this side we have two screws here and here. Okay, so we got that put into place. Now we need to get our keypad goes into place, and see, is there any parts left over here I'm missing? Okay, so it looks like I got all our parts inside, and now we need to put our cover on, which covers the tape loading mechanism and stuff. So that one has a little cam right here that this spring hooks on. So we'll lift it up and we'll hook that. A hemostat probably. Makes things a little bit easier. Okay, got that hooked into place. Then this goes, and there's a little notch it fits into, and you see that it operates as lever. Okay, Okay, that lever actually operates the mechanism which puts the pressure on the roller inside to make it go. So now we should be able to put this back on. Unscrew. Okay, should be able to put this on and put all the screws in. It should function. So make sure it doesn't feel like any wires pinched. Okay, drop screw in there. Do this one at a time, because if you put a bunch of them in one time, you'll forget one. That's not a good thing. Turn it backwards until you feel it pop, then you should be able to just screw it right in easily. Well, got an extra screw. Don't know where it belongs, but we got an extra screw. Hopefully it's not too important.
It looks like on the outside screws. Did you just miss one?
Nope, I got them all on the outside. Yep. If it's important, I guess we'll find out sometime or another. Okay, power on. ABC. Print. Oh, you gotta put tape in it. That'll help. Presto, it's fixed.